What's up, everyone? It's Chicks in the Office with Ria Fran, giving you that Friday energy on a Friday. Happy Friday, everybody.
Woo!
Thank God we made it to Friday this week, and we are ready to get the weekend going. But first, we want to talk to you guys about Macy's. This podcast is presented by Macy's. You guys, 10 Days of Glam with Macy's is here, okay?
It is here.
You do not want to miss out. I just ordered some new products. I had to do a little refresh on some of my products. I got a little YSL lip gloss / lipstick. I got a new eyebrow pencil. I ordered a new blush because I love trying different blushes.
Love
the Armani Beauty blush. And you guys can shop all the skincare, makeup, all your needs with Macy's 10 Days of Glam.
And it ends on Sunday. So if you got the weekend, make sure you're shopping, you're checking it out. So if you're running out of time, right, it's right here. You know, it's still Sunday to shop their surprise offers for your favorite makeup, skincare, and hair care brands. It is seriously the best time to save on all your favorite brands. And you guys know we will not be sleeping on this, like we already said. You can get up to 50% off top brands like Lancome, Drybar, Tarte, Estee Lauder, Benefit, Clinique, Kiehl's, Shiseido, MAC, so many great ones, all until September 1st. Macy's 10 Days of Glam is the best time to shop for makeup, skincare, and hair care products and tools. And while we get into the transition of seasons, it's always nice to refresh the makeup, skincare, try out some new stuff. The weather changes, maybe your skincare needs change a little bit too, you know, if you get a little drier when the colder months come around, you know. So get shopping. You can shop in stores and at Macy's.com/10 Days of Glam.
Yeah, stay hydrated, guys, with the cold
Yes.
months coming up.
Exactly.
Make sure your skin is hydrated. Shop Macy's 10 Days of Glam. How you doing? How you
Hey.
feeling? It's Friday.
It's Friday. It's tough because I'm running out of days of just days. Like, you know, when you're like, I was so looking forward to Labor Day weekend because it's just such a nice weekend and it's normally such a relaxing weekend.
Right.
And it will be,
Yes.
but when Labor Day weekend is over, it's like, holy shit.
Yeah, it's go time.
Go time.
And
It's go time now, and I'm using Labor Day weekend like as an excuse.
Right, and your brain can't truly relax over the weekend because
No.
it's go time.
I'm waking up in the middle of the night. I'm jumping, like my body is jumping out of bed in the morning. Like, holy shit, I forgot to do this. Oh my God, I have to do this. Starting to have it's just the reoccurring dreams. Joe and I are doing our own vows for the ceremony. And I now am having a reoccurring dream that I just don't write my vows.
Ooh.
That like, it's like the wedding day and I'm like, oh my God, I forgot to write my vows.
Hey, but you could go off the spot. Even if that did happen, you could go off the spot.
Absolutely.
That's the least thing you should be worried about is forgetting to write your vows. On the spot, you speak from the heart.
Of
Obviously,
course.
you want to write the vows. 100%
Yes.
you write the vows. That is what you should do because you want to be able to say everything that you want to say.
We're both like showmen, you know? Like we want to be prepared. We want to I want to do a good job.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing, Joe crushes his letters, his notes, his cards. Like he really is good at it. So I know he's going to write some really well-written vows, which is, I think that's what's putting the pressure on me, that I'm like, oh my God, I didn't write anything down. Of course, yes, 100% you speak from the heart, but you want to feel prepared.
Right. No, of course you want to be prepared.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to make you feel better that even if that's not going to happen.
That is not going to happen.
That's not going to happen. But if it did,
Yeah.
it would still be beautiful.
Right. Thank you. I feel like it's only a matter of time
That's
before
the last
I start
thing
to
you
have
to
the
worry
dream.
about, even though you of course you want to write the vows and really get all of your thoughts and feelings and make it as beautiful as it possibly can be for him.
Exactly. And now it's only a matter of time, I feel, where I start to have, you know, when you have a dream that you like show up to school and you think you're dressed and then like then you look down and you're like, you're in your
naked.
underwear, like you're like, what the hell happened? Like I feel like I'm gonna have that dream eventually where I'm just like walking out and I'm just like, in my underwear for just like, oh my God.
Here's the thing. We're all there to help you make sure
Yeah, no, I
that none of
will
that happens.
certainly be dressed.
You will be in your dress.
I will certainly be dressed, but yes, we are. It's major crunch time. I am at the studio doing some some dance moves. Honestly, when I'm done with these 8 lessons, Dancing with the Stars call me up. You know?
You're gonna be a
because
star.
I feel it. I feel it.
Feel it in your bones.
And also, it's so funny because Joe's like, cut that out right now, because I'm no dancer. But as we're learning some moves and we're in frame, I'm like, elbows up. Your frame is terrible. Like, he's like, what the fuck do you know about frame? I'm like, I know on Dancing with the Stars,
right, avid watcher.
Yes, exactly. And a lot of the athletes and such that are on Dancing with the Stars, their biggest critiques from the judges is always like, don't make yourself smaller, like be big in your frame. And like, so I'm like, Joe, like, be big in your frame. Like,
take up the dance floor.
Own your space. You're the man. You're leading this dance. He's like, shut the fuck up. I'm like, this is a classic foxtrot, okay?
Yeah, don't you know? Haven't you been watching Dancing with the Stars?
Like, this is the frame. But it's been fun. It's been fun. Just went to one. We had one, so we have a ton more coming.
More to go. You got more booked.
We got
booked
more,
and busy with the dance lessons.
We got more coming up, but hopefully we learn some good moves.
Yeah,
that I'm ready to whip out. But it is fun to do it.
Yeah, I'm sure that it's going to be an amazing dance number.
You know what's sneaky hard about doing dance classes, and I'm sure other brides have felt this way, and I didn't really think about it till I'm like in the moment, and we talked about this already, but it keeps coming up, is you're trying to like learn dance moves and not describe your dress.
Yeah.
And not like, I'm like, oh, this one could be kind of tough. I'm just like, oh, this could be. And the instructor's like, here's where you would lift your skirt. And I'm like, if I have a skirt to lift. Like,
right, right.
Like if it is like that, like trying to like throw them off. Because you're just giving away, now I'm like giving away details, but it's all right.
He doesn't know what it looks like.
He's a boy.
All of it they're all skirts. It's a dress.
Yeah.
Everything
but I'm trying not to like, no, totally. But I'm trying, when you
don't want to visualize it. You want to grab
I'm not trying to like reach my hands out here and then lift my skirt, or like have
reach it close. Right.
Or have it like close to my legs and lift it. Like, try not to act like I have the dress on. But yeah, crazy.
Well, I think it's going to be fantastic, and I can't wait to see what moves you whip out.
Thank you.
I'm going to be on the edge of my seat.
Yeah,
waiting for this.
He's going to ham it up.
Oh yeah, Joe is the dancer.
Yeah. And
the moves will be shown on the dance floor.
Yep. I'm afraid he's going to ask for a solo.
That would be incredible.
He might.
If you let him have a solo.
No, he can absolutely have one. It's
break it down, bust it down.
Yeah. Yes.
Exactly. Bust down, Tatiana.
Exactly. Any Labor Day weekend plans?
I am going to the U.S. Open on Sunday.
Oh, yes.
We are going to the U.S. Open on Sunday. That is very fun. And then tonight, Friday night, we want one more Jersey Shore trip before the weekend ends.
Love that.
So we're basically taking an Uber from our apartment.
Yeah.
There's a group of us, Noah included.
I want your friend's opinion on this, because I keep thinking, is it strange am I fifth wheeling?
I don't think it's strange. So it's me and Matt, and then Dana and Kaylee. Mm-hmm. And then other people were invited. They can't, and Noah's the only one that can go. Mm-hmm. And we were saying, like, it's not weird, like,
because like we always all hang out together, but like it's never like we have other singles.
Yeah, right, but I don't find that to be, because it's not like we are going out to eat. You know what I mean? It's not like we're going to a bar.
Yeah,
a very big bar. We're going to Jenks. It's like, and it's also like we're all getting married. It's not like we're all like first dating for the first time and like we're on a double date. You know what I'm saying? Like,
of course,
it's not like that situation. If it was like, ooh, we're all like started a date and like this to me isn't a double date.
No, absolutely.
This going to a bar to me
But I can feel it from like for you. I get like it's
No, Noah wasn't weird. Noah wants to come.
No, I was
No,
like,
I
I'll
know.
come.
Noah wants to come. He's
but
wondering
he's the one
if
that
it's
posed
weird.
the question. Is it because
Well, just because I'm,
it's only would be like it's
You guys have
only you
each
that
other.
would potentially yeah exactly
right.
like
That is true.
You know if
you guys
everybody's
are gonna be all
kind of
lovey-dovey. I'll just be like,
right.
hello.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't forget about me.
Right. They love yeah.
No, I mean,
And you guys
it's
are
fine,
lovey-dovey.
like,
Everybody's lovey-dovey, you know?
Yeah,
So.
yeah,
but we'll be at a bar, like.
Yeah. To me, it's just like it's a bar. So like I understand on my end. I'm like anybody can come. We're going to a bar. Like tons of people, tons of music. Like to me, this doesn't scream double date.
Totally. But there could be a moment when the music, like, it's got good music and you guys are dancing. Dana and Kaylee are dancing.
Yeah.
And Noah's just kind of like bopping.
Standing there.
Bopping his
Right.
bopping in his
If there's
spot.
any
What, you
women
know?
out there,
You have to say
who wanna-
maybe
No,
Noah
but
would need a
Company
lady.
me.
it's a big bar, so you
Yeah.
just have to start talking to people. Make some
Yeah.
new friends. Make
Yeah.
some new friends. Not you don't need new friends, but I'm saying flirt.
There's no pressure to come. Noah was
No, I
invited.
want to
He-
go.
Yeah,
It sounds
he wanted
fun.
to come,
Sounds fun.
and
Well,
I
now that
didn't
we've
think it would
talked
be
about it, I
weird.
feel like, yeah, like, I'll come.
Yeah, I didn't think it would be weird.
No.
Unless
But-
a lot of people tomorrow are like, that is so fucking weird if you go with me.
No, not at all. I think that would be so much fun. So what are you just gonna do? Uber there and Uber home?
Yeah, it's not far. Like it's,
No,
it's,
it's not-
like
yeah.
it's about an hour.
Yeah.
So we were just gonna like pregame in the Uber, show up, have a great time, and come home.
Yeah.
Because we were like, I don't want to do it 2 nights in a row. So I was like, I don't want to get a house for
Right,
the
right,
weekend.
right,
Like
right.
I really just trying to go
Just one night.
one more night
One
to
more
end the
night.
summer.
I love that.
So yeah, and
I think that's
then
great.
The U.S. Open on Sunday, which will
So
be
fun.
very fun.
Do you have your outfit?
No, nope, not quite.
I feel like
Maybe I'll go shopping today.
oh, that's fun.
I'll just do that out there.
Yeah.
So I literally just thought right now, maybe I'll just go shopping
Yeah.
today. Some people go super casual too.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
It's really the world is your oyster when
Yeah.
it comes to that. But
Yeah.
I am very excited to go.
That's gonna be really
It's going to
fun.
be a lot of fun. A fun weekend ahead.
I have a question that I wanted to ask you, and I was thinking about it last night as I was falling asleep. What is your preferred attire for sleeping?
Me?
Yeah.
What do I sleep in every
What
night?
do you sleep in every night?
Every single night,
Yeah.
I sleep in the same thing: a t-shirt and underwear,
Mm-hmm.
and that is it. It does
Yeah.
not change.
I've been thinking about it because this was a discussion with my friends, but it was a while
I will
ago.
say this though: I have 2 pairs of pajamas
Uh-huh.
that I really love. That when I'm like really feeling like if I do like a full everything shower
Mm-hmm.
and like I do the whole thing, and I'm like, let me throw on my PJs.
Mhm.
But for the most part, it's a t-shirt and underwear.
I have gotten to the point where I cannot sleep in underwear. Like, can't do it.
Okay.
I need to be. I was thinking about it because I'm like, I always wear a big t-shirt.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of just like a nightgown.
Yeah, yeah.
Basically.
A nightgown.
It's a giant t-shirt. But I was thinking like, you don't sleep in a thong, do you?
It depends. I have sleep underwear.
Yeah. I did as well for a while.
I have some sleep
Briefs
underwear.
or like boxer shorts kind of.
They're not boxers. They're more like booty.
Yeah.
Booty.
Cheeky.
Like cheeky briefs.
Yeah.
Type of thing.
Yeah.
They're cute.
Now I just can't. Like, I feel restricted. I gotta like. There's something about airing it out.
Free the cookie.
Feels nice.
Yeah.
When I'm sleeping, and now I can't go back. Where I tried, then I'm like, I feel all tight.
Oh.
Not tight, but you know how people like are like, I can't sleep in socks.
Yeah.
That's now how I start to feel. That's now how I feel about sleeping in
your
underwear.
vagina feels restricted.
Yes.
Really?
Like it needs to breathe.
Oh. Well, that's fine.
Yeah.
If that's your preferred method.
Yep. And I was just thinking about that because it comes back to like not the question of, I almost was thinking of it when we were talking about, workout clothes and like wearing underwear or not wearing underwear. But so many of my friends like now it's either pajamas, but I just can't do it anymore.
Hey,
Can't
and
sleep in underwear.
more power to you.
Yeah.
To me, I have the opposite where I think my vajay is going to rub up against my thighs.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yep. It's Do you ever? Yeah, it depends. Sometimes
Because I'm a side sleeper.
Side sleeper. Yeah.
So
yeah. There are people also that are like have to sleep naked. I'm not that person.
I'm not that kind of person either.
I'm not that person, but I see that often. I don't see them often, but sometimes I feel like on social media people like post from their beds and they like have
looks like they're
have their
naked.
like blanket tucked up. I'm like, you're naked.
Yeah.
You have to be naked.
Or are they doing that for social media? Are they trying to be like, ooh, I'm naked under here?
Yeah, and then they get up and put clothes on.
And then they put clothes on?
No, I feel like they must enjoy sleeping naked. I will say getting into a fresh set of sheets while naked is lovely.
I will lay in my bed after a shower naked.
Yeah.
With just a towel on my head and then I'm just naked.
Yeah. I think
which
just
is really
sleeping
nice.
naked every
But
night
I won't sleep
would make
like
me
that.
think that I need to like change, like wash my sheets like every day. You know?
Yeah, well, if you shower before bed, then
That's true. That's true.
you should be fine.
Yeah.
Do you think most guys sleep with their shirts off? I do.
Yeah. Yeah.
I do.
Totally.
Yeah, like Matt has never slept with his shirt on.
No.
That feels like
And
the most restrictive thing. Like when you're moving around. Like I don't want that. Like.
Oh, I love it. Crawling right up to his chest.
Oh yeah. It's I think it'd be kind of weird if they got
Like,
it in a
excuse me,
t-shirt.
sir, I can't smell your chest.
Yeah,
Take it off.
in a full t-shirt.
Don't you dare come into this bed with a shirt on.
Yeah.
I'll be having none of it.
No. I feel like
Take
that
it off,
rarely
sweetheart.
happens.
I feel like a lot of people get really like hot when they're in bed, so like
Yeah.
you don't
Yes.
want like the extra layers.
Right.
That is absolutely true.
But I like to have my shirt on
Yeah.
to sleep with.
I know. I go like a lot, like
Yeah, just
long,
just a baggy
long
t-shirt.
t-shirt.
I was thinking about it. Like,
But no undies for me.
yeah, good for you. I was wondering if I should start getting into nightgowns instead of t-shirts because it's basically the same thing. I was like, ooh, what if I get some nightgowns?
Yeah,
But then I'm like, I'm just gonna go back to the t-shirt. It's
Yeah.
what's comfiest.
it is.
It's what's comfiest to sleep in.
It is. And then I think like also when you have your bridal shower and all those things, like people you get gifted like cute, like sexy nightgowns and
Yeah.
I'm just like, the idea of this is nice that I would slip into this little silky nightgown and get into bed. But I'm just putting on a t-shirt. Like yeah.
The comfiest option is the t-shirt.
Yeah, exactly.
It's fun.
Special occasion.
But yeah, it's fun to throw it on.
Yeah, like I'll be bringing them for my honeymoon.
Like there are times where I've put on like lingerie
yeah,
and then
you don't want to sleep in that.
No, and then it comes off and then I'm putting on a t-shirt.
100%.
Like it's
100%.
I'm not sleeping in it.
No. It's like you bring. Yeah, no, you're not new. That's so uncomfortable.
I'm not sleeping in the lingerie.
So uncomfortable.
The lingerie will come off and a t-shirt will come on.
The thought of sleeping in a bra is also just like
A nightmare.
Nightmare.
Absolute nightmare.
Could never
ever. I remember the day
Ever.
my mom taught me to not sleep in a bra.
Yeah, yes. You
Like,
take that
she was
bad
like,
boy
you
off.
do not sleep in that bra.
Yeah.
And I was like, whoa, what a treat.
Yes. Whip this bad boy
Oh
off.
my God, this thing's coming right off.
It is such a better feeling.
Oh God, now I just want to get a t-shirt on and get into bed.
I know,
And
right?
get cozy. I need to put a calling out there. My wedding is in April.
Oh yes.
I do not have a videographer. Everything else is booked besides the videographer because I have other aspects,
Yeah.
it'll be caught on camera
Yeah.
in other ways, but I don't have an official videographer. So if anybody has any recommendations out there, please don't hesitate.
I'm sure
to
there's some great ones out there.
Message me with any recommendations people have in the New York City area.
Yeah.
April 2025.
Yeah.
If you or anybody you know is available or you use somebody that you love, please send me their way because I'm looking.
It's a great call.
And you just never know. You know what I mean? Like a lot of big production companies, they don't care about you as a couple. They're just throwing anything together.
For
You know
sure,
what I
for
mean?
sure.
They're just looking for the payday.
You're looking for a little mom and pop shop.
Yeah, I'm looking for somebody who's really going to care.
Yeah. You want to make a connection with those.
Yeah,
I think you have to because it is such a personal choice and preference. And obviously you have to be on the same page creatively, but it's the same when we talk about your photographer, your videographer are with you all day.
Yeah.
Lots to do, lots to film, lots to post, like lots to prep and record and do all those things that you want to feel a connection with them.
Yeah.
That you could talk with them, that your guests are going to like them, all those things.
And I want them to capture the love story, you know? Like I don't want it to be just slapped together, big production, you know?
Totally.
I want them to care. So if
they do their job with love,
please send them my way.
If they don't,
there's other things that I have that like are, you know, really cute personal touches and have a lot more personal feel in a video aspect, but everybody's telling me you really need a videographer.
Yeah.
I've asked many, I'm like, do I really, if I have these other things, do I really need a videographer? And everyone's like, yes, you really do need a videographer.
Right.
So, yeah.
So you want to capture like the big, the big
Right.
stuff.
So any recommendations, please?
Yeah. We did a photo shoot yesterday.
Yes,
for
we did.
Our upcoming tour, which will be in the fall. Can we say what month?
Yeah, why not?
It'll be in
November. Just feel like we're starting to get closer, you know? We get let people know so they can we'll be announcing the full dates very, very soon.
Yes.
But we did like a really cool photo shoot with a convertible. Ria's full creative vision. It came to life. It came out great. I thought it looked really, really nice.
I had brought up this idea multiple times to the group, and everyone was ignoring me. And you know, when you're trying to make something happen, and you just get ignored, it's frustrating because I'm trying to make a good promo, and everyone's ignoring me. But finally, I got your guys' attention and was like, guys, we need to do a full photo shoot. This is the vision, and the vision came to life. And I think it's going to be fantastic.
Yeah, it was. And it was great. So hopefully we'll, you know, when we announce the tour, we'll have those photos and everything. And it'll be a really cool way to announce that. But then Ria had another idea because we also had to film an ad for Abercrombie. They're doing a sale for their NFL collection right now. So it was like two birds, one stone kind of thing. Made a lot of sense. And I was cracking up because at one point in my head, I thought, she's like, you know, we'll wear the shirts, we'll take pictures. And in my head, I was like, ooh, wear the shirts. And then I was like, you know what? I can't be that person. Like, I can't like write back. You send the idea. Everyone's like, great idea. It is a great idea. And it was a great idea. Imagine if I was like, I actually refuse to put on one of those other shirts.
I actually would have respected it though. And when I sent that idea, I did envision you saying like, maybe I don't want to, and I would have accepted that. I totally would have respected you being like, I'm not putting that on.
I know.
But I kind of,
for the sake of for an ad, for a video, for a brand that we love to work with, I was like, I can put on the
exactly.
t-shirts.
So you put on.
You did say no to.
I did say no to some of the other ones.
Majority of the other ones.
I did.
But you said no to Kansas City Patriots.
Yeah, those were the big two.
The big two. But you were like, okay, I'll put this Bills t-shirt
on. Like I was
on.
like, the Titans shirt also maybe like fine. Yeah, you know.
Yes, and
but I went with the Bills because I like Bills Mafia. So.
Yeah, of course. We love Bills Mafia. And I almost, as a joke, I almost wore the Bills t-shirt today. Oh, yeah. I literally picked it up. I was about to put it on. And then I was like, no, I put
my hat on today. I was like,
I know. I was like, I don't want to keep trolling her. I'm not going to put it on. But I literally had it in my hands. I was like, should I wear the Bills shirt? But yeah, I mean, hey, listen. You did it for the sake of the video. You did it for the sake of the team. And you would never do that otherwise. And people need to know. You would never disrespect the Eagles like that. It just had to be done.
It did. And, you know, when Kylie Kelsey acknowledges that you're in a Bills t-shirt, it's just a stab in the fucking heart. I was like, no.
When she commented on my video, replying to you with the emojis, I was like, oh my God. I screenshot immediately, sent it to you guys. I was like, oh no, I liked her comment. I was like, I gotta like this comment.
Oh my God.
But it's good. It broke the ice now, and now, you know.
It did. We chatted, we laughed because we were like, you know, we come from families that they don't mess around. They don't mess around. My own father responded to the story of me in the video, obviously clearly working. Like, this is a photo shoot. Like, we're promoting something. Just saying this is a disgrace. So I disgraced my family For you, Abercrombie.
Yes. And you know what? I respect his decision to send that message, and I also respect your decision.
Do you think if you held it up, it wouldn't have been a big deal? Like if you just didn't.
No,
because
then I look like I'm like, look at me hold it. Like that would have been weird.
I think almost worse to be like holding it up.
Totally. Either wear the shirt or don't.
Right.
You know?
It's like it's clear. You know what I mean? It's clear as day what it's for.
Yeah.
And we're promoting the tour.
Yep.
And it was a little hint of the cities of where we're going to. It did make me laugh because I blatantly said in the video that we were hinting of where we're going on tour, and in the caption of the video, and people still thought we're just going to the games.
Yeah,
we're not going to the games.
We're not going to any.
We
games.
are not going to any NFL games. No. maybe.
Hey, I would love to go to some.
We would love to go to a game this season.
Yeah,
but we are not going to any of these NFL games. It was hints of where we're going on tour.
Exactly.
But that full announcement will come soon. Also, very funny thing that we did the other night. Fran and I, we were invited to an influencer type of event.
So much happened this week.
There's a lot happening. So this was public news, so we could talk about it. But we are now repped by UTA. UTA reps Barstool as a whole, and like now they're we have agents and everything, and we have been getting invited to these influencer events, and it's a whole new world. Like we didn't have this 2 months ago,
no,
and now we are getting invited to all these amazing events. This event came across our desks and we were like, why not?
Yeah.
Because it was like a workout event and we've been crushing it. So we were like, fuck it, we'll go to a workout event. And it was advertised as a run, but then we asked. We checked because we're not runners.
No.
And certain people are runners and certain people are not, and we are not. And we checked, and we were told that it was more of a walk. And we said, okay, sign us up. A walk followed by a mat exercise. We said, we're there. This was no walk. This was a sprint.
No, it was...
this was a...
Well, here's the thing. It was... We walked.
We walked.
Like, and there were other girls that walked. So like you could walk. And the instructor who ran the run was introduced at the beginning and said, we'll be going to this, we're going down this street and we're hitting the West Side Highway and we're going to end here and we're going to turn around and come back. And she's like, you can, walk, jog, run, whatever you want to do. But of course, like, she's the leader. She's running. So everybody's going to want to keep up with her. So we walked out of the store, boom, they're gone. They're
sprinting.
Running. They're running. And we were like, oh, okay, so it's not, we're going to walk, but then if we walk this whole way, by the time, like, then we hold up the whole group. The second workout is, they're all back already. We're walking.
It's a whole thing.
Yeah.
So we ran we tried to run for a little bit. And we said, no, we're going to walk this. And that's it. We just had to accept that we were walkers.
We are walkers.
And we had other lovely ladies with us that were also walkers.
We jogged a little.
Yeah, we did. We put in a little work.
Yeah.
And then
I had someone reply to my story. She said, Ria's got great form.
And you know what?
Said no one ever about you running.
I'll say this. Other people told me I had great form.
I actually thought it in my head when I saw the video. I'm like, whoa.
I feel like
I
feel okay. Let me just say, I feel like I downplay myself. Like I do work out.
Yes.
And I do have good form, and I am somewhat athletic, and I downplay myself because I don't want to be made fun of. Leading into the next point where multiple people responded to me saying, you have great form. And then I had multiple people responding to me, ha 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 ha, now I know what you meant when you said you're a bad runner. Look at you. I totally get what you said when you look weird when you run. And honestly, that pissed me off because I was like, no, I actually don't look weird in this video.
No.
I actually look like I know what I'm doing.
I think sometimes when you are self-deprecating, that it opens the door for people to also be like, oh, well, she said it, so now I can say it.
Right. And I totally get that. And like, totally understand. But this was, and I do make fun of myself and I make fun of the way I run, so I get it. But I feel like I do downplay like myself a bit because I am sort of athletic. Like I'm not, so now I sound like Kendall Jenner.
Yeah.
But like I'm not like, you know, like I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? I'm not going to believe this person actually. This one I'm not believing because I think I actually look like I'm a good runner here.
I agree. I agree.
And I was going to respond back and be like, actually, people have told me I look like I have great form, but I stopped myself. I stopped because I was like, I did this to myself. I openly made fun of myself as a runner, and I understand.
Yeah.
It's more about the back of my legs, the visual. The way they turn in, I think, is more of what I have been told about my running and walking.
Well, from the side, it looked great.
Thank you very much.
So that's
sorry.
where
I got worked up over that because
it's totally
it reminded me that someone was like making fun of me, and I was like, "Hey, this one's not so bad. Yeah. It's not so bad."
I wore the wrong shoes to the event as well, so that was we were also off to a hot start there. They sent 2 pairs of sneakers. And I just thought it was like, pick which one you want to wear, you know? No, there were instructions that did not reach my desk. So, of course, I wore the ones that matched my outfit better. However, those were not the running.
Wasn't the running ones.
They were not the running ones.
I felt like I had a good lift in those shoes.
But let me tell you something. When I put the running ones on, when I came home because I was like, let me just try these on to see if I really made the wrong choice here. I had not even tried them on yet because I just saw the ones that matched my outfit. I was like, I'll wear these. They were too small anyway. So that
wouldn't have been comfortable.
Yeah. I will say it was sneakers, if it's one brand, we got to figure it out. Like, I understand different types of sneakers, but like if I'm an 8 in this type of sneaker, I should be an 8 in all the other sneakers that brand sells. And I'm not. It's like dependent on the shoe. It's like even with clothes, you know, we talk about it with clothing sizes, like you could be all over the board depending on the brand. You never know what it is. Am I an 8 or am I not an 8? Like, how are you making this shoe that you say is an 8, but it's actually too small? Well, then it's not an 8, is it?
I understand your frustration.
You know, I put them on. I was like, these are too small, but the ones I just had on, they were also an 8. They fit.
Right. The sizing with shoes, I'm having the same problem these days.
It's very, very frustrating.
I've been a 7.5 my whole life. Now I'm a 7.
Right.
And but then I'm not a 7. I'm actually a 7.5.
Yeah.
Like in some shoes I'm a 7. In some shoes I'm a 7.5. I don't know anymore.
Sometimes I'm an 8.5. I don't know.
Damn.
So
they got to get it right.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's get into the rest of the show.
Let's do it.
Let's talk about some topics here. Harry Styles went to Niall Horan's concert. Love to see the support going on. J-Lo and Ben have a bit of a messy divorce happening underneath it all. I can't believe it. Yes, I can. This Danish woman has come forward to say that she did kiss Tommy Fury while he was in a relationship with Molly-Mae. And Glen Powell says he's just Glen.
It's just Glen.
And we also have a great game of trivia. So let's get into the topics.
Abercrombie has so many amazing items. We talk about it all the time. And like we just mentioned, talking about all their NFL collection, it is so cool. I love all their NFL stuff. It's running now through September 2nd. You saw some of the items that we were wearing for those other teams. You saw the Eagles gear that I have purchased as well. Some of the Eagles gear, oh my God, it's what I'm going to live in all season. So they have new vintage fit hoodies, sweatshirts, and graphic tees. All teams are now available, and it's so easy to find your team. I think it's like such a fun way to look cute and go out, watch the game, support your team, and have an adorable outfit. The Eagles stuff, obsessed. I mean, the sweaters, the t-shirts, it's so cute. I made a whole video of how you can style different outfits. And it's not just like, you know, jeans and a t-shirt, like, which is always, of course, amazing. You can wear jeans and a t-shirt for anything, but they have so many great items that you can dress up, dress down for game day gear and for the NFL collection. So you can use code AFCHICKS to get an additional 15% off at checkout. From now until September 2nd, the offer is valid in the U.S. and Canada. Exclusions apply. See details online. So one more time, guys, The NFL collection is on sale now, so you can check that out. And you can use code AATCHICKS to get an additional 15% off at checkout until September 2nd. So make sure you're getting all your gear so when games start soon, you are ready and you're just ready to look your best and root for your team.
So Sweet Harry Styles went to support Niall at his concert.
Unbelievable.
And that is just so sweet.
I was eating up these TikToks. Like I needed more. And it was my whole For You page, and I was freaking out about it. For him to be there, so cute. He's filming Niall singing Stockholm Syndrome. Like he's just having the best time. There's a video of him dancing to Heaven, and he's going, God only knows, and he's doing like he knows all the words. He's singing along. I'm like, love it. It's so cute. Oh my goodness.
It is really cute, and it's nice to see that support, you know?
It absolutely is, because they should be friends, you know? You would like to hope that they keep the connection. They always have said that they are, but you rarely, Harry and Niall maybe more so, but you rarely see them out together or at events together, at one of their shows or whatever. I thought that was really, really nice that Harry went to the show.
That is really nice to support him.
Yeah.
I would really like a new album from Harry Styles. Not to be greedy.
Yeah.
But I heard
he
he was working on one.
Yeah.
And where did I see this actually? I saw that Harry Styles was working on an album.
This reminds me of the other week where you're like, I saw this Twitter. What was it? What was that about?
Oh,
She's
fuck.
like-
I forgot what that was. That was funny though. Shit,
It was
I don't
like some
remember.
collab between artists. And
Yes,
like,
it was Zayn and Sabrina Carpenter, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that didn't happen. But I think I saw somewhere that Harry Styles was working on new music. Whatever. But
He definitely has been. I mean,
I think they
the
said
man
it was
did. The man needed a break,
like a
but-
bit sadder, or you know,
Oh.
which I could be into.
Yeah.
You know, I would be into anything he puts out, but I'm really trying to chase that fine line high. You know.
Yeah.
I've been chasing that high ever since it came out.
Yeah.
Of that damn beautiful, perfect album. It's so
So
perfect.
true.
It's such a perfect album.
So true.
It's a, gosh, if I don't want to get into this whole discussion of ranking your favorite albums, but Fine Line is definitely in my top 5
Yeah, I feel like
of all time.
it's almost, you love that album so much, it's almost better to think
It can't be replicated.
it can't be done again.
It can't be.
You know?
Nothing will touch Fine Line, but he can get close.
He definitely could, yeah.
He could get damn close. He's Harry
For sure.
Styles.
He is Harry Styles, but my God, I loved every second of watching him at the show. And I think all the 1D fans out there just pulled on our heartstrings, where you just love to see them all together. I would love for them to take the stage, all 5. I get goosebumps just think. Oh no, it will. I think it will.
You think that the 5 of them will get up on stage together and sing a song?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think they'll sing a song? I can see them getting up on stage. You think they'll sing a song together?
Kind of.
You do?
But like soon, or
No, I wouldn't say soon.
because like
Just
anything's
in
possible.
life?
Oasis, it's like anything.
Yeah.
Like
No, I
50
think like
years from now.
I think like for some sort of anniversary, or maybe like like some big event, Grammys or like something, they get them. And I'm talking in the next like 20 years. Like I'm not saying like soon, but I'm saying
you're
like,
just saying eventually.
I'm saying eventually, though,
That's what makes you beautiful.
eventually the 5 of them will reunite on stage for a number.
I kind of missed out on the big like 1D train.
Really?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's, like I love Harry Styles as a solo artist.
Yeah.
But I wasn't so into One Direction as a group when they were, I do remember the day they announced the breakup.
Yeah. I do too. I remember exactly where I was. Sitting at a desk working in random internship in Morristown, New Jersey.
Yeah, it sent waves
Yeah, it did. It did.
through the young girls all across the world.
It did. I felt I was a tad older, I would say, than a lot of like Gia and her friends were obsessed.
Mm-hmm.
And I liked them a lot for sure, but it was a little bit past my Jonas Brothers, Justin Bieber craze, where then One Direction came along and I was like, oh, okay, love them. They're adorable. But it felt like their fan base majority was a little bit younger.
And calling them adorable makes you sound like you're like downplaying
Well,
them.
what's funny too is like I felt that way when I was, 16, 17. No, I mean, I guess I was. I mean, I was probably more like 18. Gia was 13. So around that age where they came across younger to me a little bit, even though we are literally like the same. I'm the same age as most of them, if not like some of them are a little older. So in that sense, it's like they were actually they were basically my age anyway.
They were age appropriate.
They were extremely age appropriate. But like, and I think that's also a sibling thing too. Like, because my sister and all of her friends like loved them so much, I was like, okay. Like, I took Gia to a One Direction concert, and watched her like sob her eyes out, and I was like, this is fun. I'm loving this. Like, I listen to the music. I know all the songs. I'm enjoying it. I love them. They're amazing. But like, Gia's sobbing uncontrollably.
Right. You're not quite at that level.
Yes.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah,
Yes.
I kind of just missed the boat on like it was definitely like my age range, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I don't.
You didn't fall. There was a period of time where people just fell down there was a
wasn't-
YouTube rabbit hole.
Yes.
Where if you started watching like the behind the scenes clips of them from X Factor and all those videos and them all hanging out and doing all those videos,
Right.
I would go on my computer and 4 hours would pass and I'm just watching One Direction videos, like, and I'd check the clock and be like, oh my God. But then also like, they're so cute. I love them.
And you know what it is? I didn't find them hot.
Yeah,
Like,
that's fair.
I wasn't, and like, to me, I wasn't like, oh my God, they're so hot.
Yeah.
I love them.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think if I found if I found them hot, I would have been like, oh, I'm in.
Yeah.
But like, once they all, like Zayn, like Pillow Talk.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
hot.
Right.
Harry
They just-
Styles,
yeah,
hot. But
yeah,
like them as
yeah.
a group of One Direction, I wasn't like, oh, they're so hot. I love
I
them.
loved Harry, but I will say at the time, and controversial, but I was like kind of a Louis gal.
Oh,
Yeah. At
interesting.
the time.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
It's really bold of you to admit.
But thank you. Yeah.
Was your favorite Beatle Ringo?
Yeah, it's just I don't know. There was something about Louis.
Oh, well, you know what? Whatever tickles your
Times
fancy.
change.
Yeah,
It's-
the times have
the
changed.
times have changed.
Yes.
And I love like Harry always seemed like fun and cute too, but it was like probably Louis and Harry were probably up there
Yeah.
for me, but I think it's like more Louis.
That makes sense. No, Niall.
Niall has grown on me as an adult. I'm not a blonde guy, girl
Yeah, I agree.
at the time, especially like that era of my fandom of boys' choices. I just wasn't like blondes. I immediately be like, I don't really like blondes.
Right, the only blonde I really loved was Dylan Sprouse.
Mine was Tom Felton.
There, yeah, everybody has one.
Yeah.
But once I watched One Tree Hill
Yeah.
and The Stalker,
Yep. Cousin Derek.
yeah, cousin Derek,
Brother Derek. He's her brother.
brother Derek, yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Brother Derek. Not brother, but yes. Yeah, that's fair. That's why he was like, yeah. And Niall always looked younger to me too, even though
He does have a younger.
he's got a baby face.
He's still giving off young.
Totally.
But
in a sexy way now.
Right. Moving on, J-Lo and Ben, apparently TMZ has reported that it's getting messy. There's a lot of financial entanglements that the two of these have together. And I just, you know what? I'm too naive. I'm too naive sometimes because in my mind,
Totally. We both said it.
I was like, you know what? They're both rich enough. They're probably like, you know what? You take your money. I'll have my money. Let's get on our way. But people are just greedy, huh? Like, seriously, I think about this with, situations like this.
Yeah.
People, celebrities, they get divorced or, who was it? Rachel Lindsay.
I
Rachel
was
Lindsay.
just going to bring that up. I was
Rachel
I thought the
Lindsay and her
same thing
husband.
with Rachel Lindsay.
And her husband's spousal support, right?
Yeah.
That's what it's called?
Yep.
I'm like, this guy feels okay with himself collecting this money that he didn't earn.
Right.
Like, how do people feel okay with themselves?
I know.
Like, you're gonna get $11,000 a month. Right, that's what it was.
It was
right?
like
it was like $11,000 a month in spousal support from Rachel Lindsay.
Yeah.
It's not child support.
No. And now you're separated.
You're separated. Go
it's
get
money
a job.
She's made it her.
Is that
her
harsh?
job.
Is that harsh for me to tell him to go get a job?
It becomes real messy, those scenarios. People, like you said, they
get real greedy.
It's like they claim, I was accustomed to a certain lifestyle in my marriage.
You were
and
accustomed
I
to her money.
Deserve to keep that lifestyle now that we're divorced.
I think that's nuts.
Yeah,
and I think you know what? There's a difference if somebody wants to give somebody, like say Rachel Lindsay and her husband split up, and they left on a friendly note, and Rachel Lindsay was like, I still want to continue to give you this money.
Yeah.
That's fine. Amicable. People can do whatever situation they feel like it works for them.
Yeah.
But when you start reading that this guy needs $11,000 from Rachel Lindsay every month, I'm like, what the hell? Why? Like that's.
I know.
So greedy.
I know. It was, totally. So TMZ wrote about J-Lo and Ben. They said, here's the deal. Because the estranged couple has no prenup, everything they acquired over their roughly 2-year marriage is community property, which means the assets acquired during the marriage are divided equally. But it's not as easy as it sounds. One of the biggest assets in play is Ben's hugely successful production company, Artist Equity, in which he's partnered with his best bud, Matt Damon. As a result, Damon could get dragged into the ugly divorce since he's a major stakeholder in the company. The company was formed in November 2022, 4 months after B&J tied the knot. So it would seem Ben's stake in the company is community property. That's where things get also iffy to me too, right? Like, yeah, I guess. So simply put, J-Lo would be financially entitled to a share of the profits generated by AE's recent and upcoming hit movies, including Air, Unstoppable, The Instigator, Small Things Like These, and The Accountant.
Gosh, she's raking it in.
For her part, J-Lo has been involved in a number of her own major projects, such as Atlas, This Is Me Now, The Mother, Shotgun Wedding. This just reloaded for a second. Where'd that go? Shotgun Wedding and Marry Me, obviously. Like
Great
J-Lo,
movie.
Ben would have a financial interest in those films and her other projects. The two own their house in Beverly Hills, which is currently up for sale. We're told they have a $20 million mortgage on the property. And so far, no one's jumping to buy it. TMZ broke the story. J-Lo filed for divorce from Ben last week, and the pair have been trying to hash out a settlement for months. Our sources say those talks are ongoing, and they have been increasingly acrimonious, so much so that at times they were not even speaking to one another. Yeah, nobody letting these two, like, nobody stepping in and saying, how about a prenup to these two? Wild.
Yeah, that is wild. You got J-Lo and Ben Affleck in a room and
They just
nobody's
have
saying
so
you guys need a prenup.
Like, so much.
But
so much.
I get conflicted because I'm like, well, if it is in these situations, this is totally different than the Rachel Lindsay husband situation.
Yeah,
I want to
yeah.
make that clear.
Yeah.
That situation is totally different than this. If you're like involved in a production company with the same thing happened with Channing Tatum and Jenna Dewan, where it's like the production company and the movies and all that. Like, I don't know where, like, because if they both want money from each other for these movies, you know,
Right. And
if Ben wants some of J-Lo and
how
J-Lo wants
involved
some of
were
Ben
they really in
in the movies?
in the production companies and whatnot? Like,
Right.
yes, I'm sure whatever, like, is J-Lo that involved in Ben Affleck's production companies? day to day? I'm sure not, you know? But yeah, that's what those divorce lawyers are going to be working their little butts off to figure out who gets what and how much, and
you're sitting in a room,
all those things,
and you're a lawyer, and you got J-Lo and Ben Affleck in front of your face, and you're not saying, hey, you two crazy kids, what about a prenup?
Yeah.
To J-Lo and Ben Affleck.
Right. Their own personal lawyers, not being like, really, really happy for you guys. Hope this is the one, but you know, let's just sign this little piece of paper first.
It's crazy how they let that one slip by.
Yeah.
I hope those two crazy kids figure it out, but I'm sure it'll get messy. Did you see that picture of Ben Affleck smiling ear to ear with paparazzi?
Yeah.
He is.
He's
a dick. He's a dick. And let's be clear, he cheated on Jennifer Garner with the nanny. So he is a dick. That's a dick move.
Yeah, of course.
Because I afterwards, I was like, oh my God, I was really calling him a dick a lot.
Yeah.
Then I was like, wait, he cheated on Jennifer Garner with the nanny. Mm-hmm. You did, hello? That's awful. That's true, right? That is what happened?
I'm pretty sure. You know, the whole actor cheats with the nanny. It's tale as old as time.
Yeah, Ben
heard
Affleck.
Heard it tale many times before.
He denied.
He said it never happened.
He denied the affair with the nanny.
Yeah.
But Jennifer Garner was livid, obviously.
Right.
Well, who wouldn't be? Dumb headline. Jennifer Garner livid about affair. Yeah, no shit. Her husband's having an affair with the nanny.
Right.
I assume she's a little bit more than just livid.
Classic. That's the.
But yeah, the other day I was like, wow, I was really
what's
calling.
his face?
I was
He's also
calling,
Jude Law.
Yeah.
Jude Law is also with the nanny, you know?
When Jennifer Garner found out about Ben Affleck's affair with their 28-year-old nanny.
Some say Tom Brady. There's there were rumors about that.
Yep. Because the other day I was like, man, I really was calling Ben Affleck a dick a lot. And then I was like, wait, he cheated with the nanny.
Yeah.
Allegedly. Allegedly.
Yeah, of course. No, I think that's...
He was smiling ear to ear in those paparazzi pictures.
Yeah. He's, I'm trying to think of like the right word to really... He's just...
He's like a little...
Yeah.
You know? Like
I know, I'm doing the same thing. Just like a, like he's just, like he's a poker.
Yeah. What is it, scotch?
Yeah, it's just one of,
Is that a word?
He likes to get under people's skin. You know, he knows how to do it. Rubs people the wrong way. I don't know I'm not quite sure what word you just said.
Hold on.
A skitch? Is that what you said?
No. Yeah, a little scotch.
Oh, a scotch.
Yeah, like pain in the ass.
Oh. He is definitely a little pain in the ass. Stubborn. He seems stubborn as hell as well. Just throwing out mean adjectives towards him. But yeah, I mean, their divorce lawyers are going to be hard at work here.
Scotch. Someone who's beyond annoying and rattles your chains.
So fair. Great word then.
Purposely
Great word.
to get a negative reaction.
Great
and
use of the word.
You got to do this too when you say it. Scotch.
It's exactly it.
Yeah.
Exactly it.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody get Laura Wasser on the... No, neither of them have hired her yet?
Crazy.
Shocked.
Just crazy.
Shocked by that.
If you were to ask me who has my favorite hair products, then I would say Ouai, okay? Because Ouai has products for every single hair type, and everybody has a type. Their shampoo and conditioner are made to deliver what's just right for your hair type. With Ouai, you'll get hydration that won't weigh you down, plus extra benefits that your specific strands need. Think volume and bounce, shine, and protection against frizz. So whatever you are looking for your hair care, then you can look for Ouai, because they have something suitable for every single hair type. You can upgrade your shower routine with a wash day duo that's designed for fine, medium, and thick strands to get your hair looking and smelling amazing. I love Ouai's products. I've been using Ouai leave-in conditioner for multiple years now. It is my absolute go-to, and I recommend that to everybody. I also recommend their shampoo conditioner. I use their thick hair shampoo and conditioner because I got some thick hair, but whether you're fine, medium, or thick, Ouai has got you covered. You can wash your way to healthy hair and get a hair routine that's made for just you by using Ouai. That is OUAI. So you can go to THEOUAI.com and use promo code CHICKS for 15% off any product. That's THEOUAI.com THEOUAI.com using code CHICKS for 15% off any products. So you could try any product they have. They also have amazing lotions and perfumes and all the hair care needs. So go to THEOUAI.com. Use code CHICKS. Moving on. So people assumed when Molly-Mae and Tommy Fury announced their split that there was some cheating involved. Now this Danish woman came forward.
Yes.
Her name is Mila.
Mila.
And Mila Corfixon, her name is. She claimed she did share smooch with Tommy Fury. Confusing post by her, though. She wrote, I've had to delete all my posts due to the hate and nasty comments. As stated in the news story I gave, I didn't do anything with Tommy Fury. Continued. I didn't even know who he was. We only shared a kiss. Nothing else happened. So in this Danish woman's eyes, she did nothing with Tommy Fury.
A little smoochy smooch is nothing.
Did kiss him.
Yeah.
And she went on to say that, like, obviously she would have never kissed him if she knew that he had a fiance. She didn't know who Tommy Fury was.
Yeah.
She kissed him. She would have never kissed him back if she knew that there was a fiance involved.
Right.
So, you know, people are coming after this Danish woman now. And she's had to make posts about it. And now Molly-Mae, she broke her silence on Instagram.
She did. So did Tommy Fury.
They both have been...
like, back to back, which was kind of weird, like, of him. You know?
Yeah,
I felt like Molly posted and then he posted.
Mm-hmm. Molly-Mae posted, thank you for being the best online friends I could have ever wished for, with a photo of herself. So I think she appreciates all the support that has come her way. Tommy Fury must be in shambles about the lack of support coming his way.
Yeah, Tommy wrote, these last few weeks have been heartbreaking. The false allegations about me have been horrendous. Thank you to everybody who has stood by me through this. There's like a lot, all the tabloids, it's from his side. It's like false allegations, this never happened, this never happened. I don't know if you're going to win that battle.
Especially
Said
when
that
you
he's gonna
already
take
have...
up like suing people and suing publications for saying that. Like, I don't know.
And you already have this one woman coming forward and being like, yeah, we kissed. So
Right.
if you just kiss this other woman, what else was he doing? You know?
And the British tabloids have been posting nonstop about them too, right? And the last Daily Mail headline I saw was Tommy Fury is, quote, desperate to save his engagement with Molly-Mae following his cheating scandal and hasn't given up hope of the couple getting back together. And now everybody has been talking about Mila as well. Boxer Tommy also faces claims he has been unfaithful on more than one occasion during his 5-year romance with Molly, but he denies any wrongdoing. A source told Mail Online Tommy regrets putting Molly through this painful nightmare and hopes they can rekindle their love for each other once he's proven himself again. I don't know. They said Tommy is devastated to have lost Molly. He always saw her as his dream woman, and he deeply regrets the end of their relationship. He is desperate to win her back and is doing everything he can to prove he wants to be a good husband and father to Bambi. He's a traditional man and wants to be there for his family. All he wants now is to mend the pain felt by Molly and hopefully build back the trust which has been lost throughout the breakdown of their romance. Well, maybe don't cheat on her then.
Yeah, Tommy, you kind of fucked that one up yourself.
It's just like, okay, she's your dream woman. Well, maybe you shouldn't have done the things you did because because if he made no mistakes, she wouldn't have broken up with him.
Right, exactly.
Like something had to have happened.
Something definitely happened.
Something had to have happened, or else she wouldn't have just abruptly broken up with him. It's like, no, they would have still be together. You obviously did something.
Right, and I don't think it's just this one little kiss. I think he did more. And
I agree.
I can see a world though. Like, do I think Molly-Mae is better than Tommy Fury? Absolutely. Do I think she should get back with Tommy Fury? Absolutely not. I don't trust this man. Do I see a world where they, in the future, maybe get back together? Yes. They have a baby together.
I hope not.
And they're young. They have a baby and they're young.
Yeah.
And I could see a world where maybe in a couple years.
Don't follow in Khloe Kardashian's footsteps.
No, I don't think she should trust Tommy Fury at all.
No.
I could just see a world of them both being young and having this baby together, and in years from now they get back together.
Right.
I'm not rooting for that.
No, I get what you're saying.
But I could see it happening.
No, that's a realistic look at the situation. And Tommy's camp is working endlessly to really put out that he's like dying to get her back and regrets like blah 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 whatever.
Shouldn't have
but
done
at the
what
same
you
time
did.
saying that false allegations, buddy, they're not false then. If you're trying to crawl back to her, you did something.
Right. If you're begging and pleading, you did something wrong.
Yeah. Yep.
And Molly-Mae wouldn't. I don't think she was just breaking up with Tommy Fury for no reason.
No, she wouldn't do that.
No, they were engaged. They were going to get married.
Yeah.
So that's your fault, Tommy. You fucked up.
Completely.
Last topic, sweet old Glen Powell, talked about the comparisons to him and Ryan Gosling. And he said that Ryan Gosling's a legend and he's just Glenn, which is, I hope, a play on I'm Just Ken.
100%.
And
I think we can safely say that.
And I got to say, I'm on a big Ryan Gosling kick lately.
Yeah.
I'm on a big Ryan Gosling kick, okay? We just talked about not really being into blondes.
Mm-hmm.
Ryan Gosling in The Place Beyond the Pines.
Sometimes the bleach
I'm just throwing
is different.
I'm just throwing my hands up in the air.
Yeah.
For people who aren't watching.
Yeah.
And you're just here in silence. I'm throwing my hands up in the air.
Yeah.
I was captivated by this man in this movie. Funny thing is, we're watching and Matt goes, "Wow, his hair is really that blonde." And I said, "What?" And he said, "Well, Barbie and now this." And I said, "You haven't seen Ryan Gosling in any
Anything
other
else?
movie?" And I started naming all the other movies. And he was
Yeah.
like, "Oh," I'm like, "Crazy Stupid Love, The Nice Guys," like all these other movies. He's like, "Oh my God, I totally forgot Ryan Gosling was in any of these other movies."
La
He was
La
like,
Land.
He was like the most recent has
Yeah.
been Barbie
Barbie
and Place Beyond the Pines. I was like, I can't believe this guy has this blonde of hair. And I was like, no,
He's just been bleaching his hair for a decade.
yeah, I'm like, he doesn't have, he was shocked. He was like, holy shit, I haven't realized all these other movies Ryan Gosling's been in. But no, he doesn't have bleach blonde hair. But my goodness gracious, Fran, you got to watch this movie.
I do.
I was then on I was like, what other Ryan Gosling movies can we watch?
Yeah.
And then we were going to watch the night, and I was like, I don't know. I don't want to, you know what? Let's just end with The Place Beyond the Pines right now. Then Kelly Keegs brought up Drive to me last night, and I was like, fuck, I got to watch Drive now. I'm on a Gosling kick. Sue
I've
me.
been wanting to watch the new one.
Ryan Gosling's my favorite
Emily
actor.
Blunt.
I'm actually going to throw that out there.
Fall
Guy.
Guy. Yeah.
That was another one that I
Wanted
thought
to
about
watch
watching.
that too. Yeah.
The Nice Guys is so good.
Did you guys hear my...
Number one.
I think Ryan Gosling's my favorite actor right now.
I think that's
Really?
fair.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't have anybody else that
yeah.
I'm like Glen Powell.
Yeah.
Like, but he's
he's just
saying
Glenn.
he's saying Ryan Gosling's a legend. He's just Glenn.
I'm just Glenn.
But if you had to throw in your favorite actor right now, who would it be?
Yeah.
it's hard. Like when you say
It's
like right
hard.
now, are you saying like
Just
they
right
have to
now,
be like in
Like I don't
movies
know
right
why.
now, or-
Like I'm no.
So I
Like
could say Denzel or someone
you know,
like
well, because then we're going back.
not based on like I'm just it doesn't have to be based on like talent.
Right.
Christian Bale, it's a great one.
Christian.
I think Gosling's a great choice.
I think I'm gonna pick Ryan Gosling.
He has a range.
Ryan,
If you can do
that's what it
comedies
is.
and-
Ryan Gosling has range, and I'm also going off
Big
recency
Short
bias
is
because
so
I
funny, The
literally
Big
just
Short.
watched this movie.
I know. He doesn't really, I think, get enough. Like, I feel like people think, like, I don't know. He's so good at both, but he is really such a good comedic actor.
He's very funny.
He is very
Well,
funny.
he got
has
the
great timing.
nomination.
Yeah.
last
Yeah,
year.
I know. He was great as Ken. But that tweet that Glenn had originally retweeted where he said that was that it said that an unnamed Hollywood producer says Glen Powell is the biggest up and coming movie star, quote, in the sense that audiences now go to movies to see him. And then it says, unlike an actor like Ryan Gosling, whose appeal is mostly limited to female audiences, Glenn appeals to both females and males. I think this is like, I don't know how,
They say that Ryan Gosling doesn't appeal to male
yeah,
audiences.
I think that's a silly
I think
quote.
Ryan Gosling appeals to every audience.
Totally. I think it's a silly quote.
There's like a whole section of the internet where I think it's like guys who just jokingly like try to be Ryan Gosling.
Yeah,
Yeah,
guys
yeah.
fucking love Ryan Gosling because
Yeah.
if you ask guys to name a hot guy, for some reason they always name Ryan Gosling.
Ryan Gosling.
Like I
yeah.
think if we were to like call guys up right now and be like, name some hot guys, Ryan Gosling would be thrown out.
Mhm. Yeah.
Should we try it?
Wait, so you still haven't seen La La Land?
No.
You gotta watch that if you're a Ryan Gosling fan. You'll love it.
And I don't even think Ryan I don't even think Ryan Gosling like when I think like hottest guys ever, like Ryan Gosling, I'm not throwing him into the mix.
Ryan Gosling, Crazy Stupid Love, it might be up there.
He just
for me
has the
as-
personality
Yeah.
and everything.
Yeah, he's got the charisma.
That's what it is. He has charisma.
Major. He totally does. And I mean, granted, there is accuracy in the fact that it has been the summer of Glenn. The man is been in a ton of great movies, and And they're just great roles. Like Joe jokes about it. He's like, oh, we started, we watched when we watched Twisters, when he gets out of like his truck, he's got the hat, he's got the whole moment. Joe starts dying laughing. He's like, here we go again. Glen Powell playing another cool guy in a movie. He's playing all these cool roles.
Let me ask
he's just
you.
a cool guy.
Let me ask you this. When you're watching a movie and Joe laughs at something in the movie and you're not laughing, are you kind of like, why are you laughing at that? Because sometimes just like when you're taking it seriously.
Yeah.
That happened the other night when we were watching The Place Beyond the Pines.
Right.
Matt started laughing at something Ryan Gosling did. And I was like, what's so funny?
But also at the same time,
like
you know why they're laughing, and you're like, I wouldn't have laughed at that. I know why you're laughing. I would not have laughed.
Because in my head, I knew why he laughed, but I wouldn't admit it. I was like, I started getting really serious about it. I was like, because he said, I forget the line, like what Ryan Gosling, like it was just the character he's playing. He said something like, okay, cool. Or like something like that. And he's burst out laughing. I'm like, what's so funny? And he was like, it's just the way he said, I was like, well, that's his character. And I was just like, dead serious.
No, you get defensive of the actor. I do that
defensive.
too.
I was like,
that
that's his character.
Yeah.
It's not meant to be funny.
Yeah.
But
he's putting on a great performance. What was funny about that?
Damn well in my head, I know exactly what he's laughing at.
Yep. I know exactly what you're saying. And you can also...
Excuse me, he took this role really seriously. Why are you laughing at his art?
I felt that way about maybe if I know more about the movie than Joe does. And I'm like anticipating, I'm like, oh, I know he's gonna fucking laugh at this part. It's not gonna and he does. And I'm like, oh.
Right. And sometimes you laughed with them.
Yes.
Sometimes you laugh back and you're like, yeah, that is funny. But sometimes you're just like, why does everything have to be funny? You know? Why can't we take Ryan Gosling in this role seriously?
Yeah, of course.
But Glen Powell is just Glen.
Well,
one day he'll maybe be more.
He is just Glen. But honestly, Glen is becoming a one name recognition.
Glen Powell.
Like he is just Glen. Mm-hmm. But that Glen star has risen.
And he will soon be legendary.
Yeah.
He's got to keep it up though, you know?
I mean,
don't get too comfortable, Glen.
The man is nonstop working. He's back again doing this whole Hulu
football
Chad Powers thing. I'm not really quite sure how this is going to go, but from what I've seen, it's like they made a whole TV show out of the Eli Manning like skit of him playing an old guy like trying to walk onto a college football team, and they made a whole TV show out of that premise. And Glen Powell is the quarterback, and they made him look not good.
Yeah, he looks
they made
ugly.
They uglified him.
They did. And it's hard to uglify Glen Powell.
Yeah.
But they did it.
They put a big old fake nose on him.
Yeah.
Stringy hair.
Yeah. It's not his best look.
No.
But that's okay. It's a character.
Exactly.
And that means he is reaching legendary status.
You know who'll be happy about this? Joe. I'm going to be like, look, Joe.
Look.
He's not just like cool hot guy in the movie.
But you know what's gonna happen? He's gonna like become like a star quarterback, and like he's gonna get get a nose job and get a haircut,
like Hitman,
and then
like Joe's like okay, and then he like becomes
right, exactly, and then all of a sudden he's gonna shed this ugly layer, and then it's Glen Powell from anyone but you underneath it. The Chad is shed, and all of a sudden it's like, oh
yeah, exactly.
All right.
Okay. Love you, Glenn. Have a great weekend.
Hopefully you don't hear any of that. All right. That wraps up the topics.
We're headed into that last weekend of summer, guys. It feels like the last official weekend of summer, But the perfect summer playlist, it may seem like it's elusive. You may have been working on it all summer long and you finally perfected it for the end of summer. But one thing we know for sure is it gets better when it's enjoyed with a cold Coors Light. Because music plus Coors Light equals chill amplified. Coors Light is the only choice when you're ready to choose chill. When you embrace a chill mindset, it's a good time to choose chill and crack open a Coors Light. So Coors Light it's just perfect for those last summer moments that we're all soaking up the sun We got a long weekend ahead of us. Hopefully you are relaxing, enjoying your time. You're listening to your favorite music. You're packing up your cooler. You got your speaker. You're headed to the beach. You are enjoying those last few moments before school starts again, back to the fall swing of things, all those things. So you can amplify your chill this summer with Coors Light. Choose chill, choose Coors Light. Go to CoorsLight.com/summermusic to see how Coors Light can amplify your summer. And be sure to keep an eye out on Coors Light's social handles all summer long for more exciting announcements. And always celebrate responsibly from Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
All right, everyone, welcome back to another game of Beat Ria Fran. This is game number 139, and we are joined by sisters, Sarah and Gemma. I always think sisters have a little bit of an advantage because I feel like they're communicating through their brains, but we shall see what happens.
Yes. And watch a lot of stuff together,
right,
different
exactly,
things, Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. But thank you guys for joining us today.
Thank you.
So excited.
All right, we're going to jump into it. It's 15 questions. If you get the question right, you get the point. If you get it wrong, the other team can steal the point. Whoever has the most points at the end wins. To determine who goes first, Noah's going to give us a movie. We're going to guess the Rotten Tomatoes critic score of that movie. And whoever is the closest, your team will go first. And everyone gets their own individual guess. We will alternate between teams for guesses. So Noah, what is today's movie?
Today's movie is Made in Manhattan. Jennifer Lopez.
Yep. All right, so one of you guys guess first.
G, you go first.
Okay. I've never seen this movie, but I feel like it's probably not very good. So I'm gonna go like 35.
Honestly, fair thought.
I'm going to go 52.
Okay.
I think 47.
I'm going to say 43.
Gemma's the closest. It's 38.
38.
There we
Yes,
go.
G,
I
nailed
could
it.
have gone a little
Let's
lower.
go.
Shit.
All right. Question number 1 to Sarah and Gemma. Shout out Matt from Marlborough, New Jersey. What movie franchise featured the fictional restaurant chain Pizza Planet?
It's
Toy Story,
Toy
right?
Story, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Toy Story.
Final answer.
Final answer.
Correct. All right.
Okay, we're already watching it.
Let's go.
1-0, Sarah and Gemma. Question number 2 from Matt from Marlborough again. In You've Got Mail, both Meg Ryan and Tom Hanks' characters sell what type of product?
They are book sellers. They both sell books. Yep.
Final answer.
Yep.
Correct.
Actually, just watched that movie on a plane
Oh, really?
for the first time. I'd never
Really?
seen
I don't
it.
think I've
Oh.
ever seen it.
It's a good movie.
Yeah.
It is, but I've seen it years ago. I
Yeah.
don't really remember.
Okay, tied up at 1. Question number 3 to Sarah and Gemma. Shout out Kelly from Atlanta and Marita from Nashville. Who anchored the surfing competition at this year's Olympics?
Colin Jost, right? He kept getting hurt.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, Colin Jost, final answer.
Correct.
Wow.
Yeah, the
Two on the board.
The man refused to stop surfing himself and just like really fucked up his foot really badly. He was posting pictures of it. It was gross. He like couldn't do his job.
I completely missed all of that.
Yeah, he loves to surf. It was a whole big thing.
Okay, 2-1, Sarah and Gemma. Question number 4 to Ria and Fran. Shout out Ashley from Frederick, Maryland. What Maroon 5 song do Miley Cyrus and Liam Hemsworth sing during the truck scene in the last song?
I don't mind spending every day out of the corner in the pouring rain for a girl with a broken smile. Ask her if
She will be
wants to
loved.
say, yep, and there we go. And she will, yep, be loved.
Final answer.
Yep.
Correct. Okay, wow. Hot start.
Yeah.
Tied up at 2. And this is question number 5 to Sarah and Gemma. Shout out Kelly from Ambler, Pennsylvania. Into All the Boys I've Loved Before, what does Kitty wear on the first day of school when in the car with Laura Jean?
I've watched it exactly once.
I've watched it so many times, but I can't think of it. Kitty is the little sister. I have no idea. What would she be wearing?
I don't even remember the little sister. So
15
it's all you.
seconds.
I think does she wear cat ears? Is that it? Because her name's Kitty.
5
That'll
seconds.
final answer, cat ears.
Incorrect. Ria and Fran.
I have no clue.
I was also gonna guess cat
Yeah.
ears.
Cat
'cause
sweater?
Kitty.
Like I don't have a guess. I have no clue. A tail?
I have no idea.
No clue.
15 seconds.
A cat onesie?
Sure.
Okay. Cat onesie.
Final answer.
Yeah.
Incorrect. I like that you guys were really going off the name, but it was a helmet.
Oh.
She wears a helmet in the car
Oh,
like, for safety.
yeah.
Oh, because she's about driver. Yep.
Yeah.
Still tied up at 2. This is question number 6 to Ria and Fran. Shout out Carly from Colorado. We haven't had a year question in a while, I feel like. So,
Yeah.
All right, lay it on us.
Name this year based on these movie premieres: Meet the Fockers, The Polar Express, 50 First Dates.
Meet the Fockers.
Meet
That's
the
the second one.
Fockers. Is this, yes.
2000. Polar Express and 51st Dates.
2004?
That sounds like a good guess.
3? 5? 4?
10 seconds.
I think it might be a little later. 2007?
5.
Maybe we should go 6 then?
Okay.
Time is
2006. Final answer.
incorrect. Gemma and Sarah.
Do you remember like how old you were for Polar
No,
Express?
but I remember that I watched it like every year in elementary school. So before that. So like 2004 maybe?
I have no guess. So 2004 is
Okay.
fine with me.
Yeah, 2004.
Final answer.
Yeah.
Correct.
Fucking hell.
SG, good job.
Sorry. I just thought it was later because I like specifically remember watching Meet the Fockers and I just feel like I would have been a little older, but I
Yeah.
guess I
No,
wasn't. My parents didn't, hide those movies from me, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, 3-2, Sarah and Gemma. This is question number 7 to them. Shout out Matt again from Marlborough, New Jersey. Through the first 2 seasons of the American version of Traitors, which reality show franchise has been most represented?
Have you watched this at all?
I'm watching them right now, yes. Because I've been in a reality TV dry spell. I feel like something Bravo, Real Housewives. I don't know though, because they have a
Does that
lot
count?
of Bravo shows.
Maybe is that like its own franchise? Real Housewives?
I think
Okay.
so. Oh, do you want a specific franchise like Real Housewives of?
5 seconds. It can be general, like whatever the show is.
Okay.
Okay,
All
then
right,
Real
time is up. Correct.
Housewives.
Real Housewives.
Yeah.
I think they barely edged it. I was looking at adding everything up. There's like a lot of Big Brother too.
There's a lot of Big Brother, yeah.
Okay, 4-2, Sarah and Gemma. Question number 8 to Ria and Fran. Shout out Taylor from Kennewick, Washington. In Freaky Friday, what is hanging on Anna's necklace?
I have no clue. I can't really even picture it.
Me either. A skull?
Mm,
15 seconds.
It's like is it the choker with the... I don't know. Yeah, I guess.
5
Might as well
seconds.
just
Skull.
guess it.
Incorrect. Sarah and Gemma.
I don't know what instrument she plays, but that's where my brain went.
I was gonna say, is it a guitar pick?
Oh, a pick. That's really smart. Let's
You wanna say that?
better. Yeah, guitar pick.
Okay, yeah, guitar pick.
Correct.
That
Guitar
was really smart. That really was.
Yep. They are on fire. We don't stand a chance. I don't think we've missed one question.
5-2, Sarah and Gemma, and this is question number 9 to them. Shout out Abby from Austin, Texas. In the I Can Do It With a Broken Heart music video, Taylor Swift is wearing a fluffy pink coat. What other music video does she wear it in?
This is our question, right?
Yes.
I think in You Need to Calm Down,
Oh, good call.
when she's like dancing around with everybody. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, go with it.
Okay. You Need to Calm Down.
Correct.
Final answer.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm rooting for you guys at this point.
Gemma's an absolute ringer.
Yeah. We were just talking about Sabrina Carpenter's album, Short and Sweet, was just released, and Sabrina Carpenter is going on tour. So if she's coming to a city near you and you want to look for tickets, look at Game Time. Game Time has you covered for all the live events, whether it's a concert, a football game, comedy show. Football is right around the corner. We're using Game Time, the official ticketing partner of Barstool Sports. And you know how much we love Game Time. We've gone to a ton of events thanks to Game Time because they always have us covered. And now with their brand new Game Time Picks feature, they're making it even easier to get to a game. Game Time Picks filters out the fluff to show you incredible deals on great seats so you don't have to waste your time searching. So right now, take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Game Time. Just pull up your chosen event and turn on the GT Pick setting at the top of the screen and browse the local Game Time events. Take the guesswork out, use Game Time, download the Game Time app, create an account, and use code CHICKS for $20 off your first purchase. Once again, download the Game Time app, create an account, and use code CHICKS for $20 off your first purchase. Terms do apply. Again, create an account and redeem code CHICKS for $20 off. Download the Game Time app today. What time is it, guys? It is game time.
All right, 6-2. This is question number 10 to Ria and Fran. I'm going to play a movie clip, and you tell me what movie it's from.
Still, it's a matter of what you do now. If you decide to go, then you got to just get on with it. Sit back, enjoy the ride.
You gotta plant both your feet on the ground and start living life.
How did you get here?
I'm telling you, it's a hell of a story.
Is that Matthew McConaughey?
It does kind of sound like him, but at the same time, like, kind of doesn't sound like him. I don't know. Is it Interstellar? I don't know. That's my only. I feel like that, like, background music was like Interstellar.
That's true.
15 seconds.
Do you have something else?
No. I couldn't decide if it was Matthew McConaughey or not.
Yeah, I couldn't either. It did sound like him though. But was it George Clooney?
Oh.
5 seconds.
Ooh.
Shit. Oh no. I don't know.
Time is up.
Oh god, we gotta guess Interstellar, but it's not.
Incorrect.
Fuck.
Sarah and Gemma.
I do think it's George Clooney, but I don't know what from.
I don't even know what is he in.
I don't either. I can't think of a single thing.
Is he in like the Oceans movies?
Yeah, but there's so many of them.
Just pick an ocean.
I don't
They're
even know
just
what
the
ones
best
there
one.
are. Okay, we'll say that one.
Okay, Ocean's 13.
Incorrect. It is George Clooney. It's Gravity.
Okay.
Well, Interstellar.
Yeah,
you know
no.
what?
I was like,
You had the wrong actor in space.
Yep,
Yeah.
but I knew they were in space.
It was space. It was spacey music for sure.
I couldn't remember what space movie. That's the one with Sandra Bullock.
Yeah, that was her voice at the end.
Yep.
Okay, still 6-2, Sarah and Gemma, and this question's to them. Shout out Kendall and Taylor from Tillenburg, Ontario, Canada. In the movie He's Just Not That Into You, what actress is Bradley Cooper's character married to, and what actress does he cheat on her with?
He's married to... Oh my god, I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. She has black hair. I don't know her name.
What else is she in?
He
15
cheats on her with
seconds.
Scarlett Johansson. I have no idea who she is. No, I have literally no clue. I can give you half, but not the other, so pass.
5 seconds. Okay, to Ria and
No.
Fran.
So he's married to Jennifer Connelly,
Yes,
and he cheats with Scarlett Johansson. Yes.
Yeah.
Final answer.
Correct.
For a second, I thought I wasn't coming up with her name either. You can just, but you can
She's-
picture
yeah.
her.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Even once you said it, I still have no clue.
Yeah.
I would've known.
She was in Blood Diamond.
Yeah, she's
like,
great.
in so
Jennifer
many
Connelly's
things. She's
great.
really good, but
Yeah.
yeah, for some reason her name is like
Yeah.
forgettable.
Mhm.
And
Okay,
she's married to the guy from that. Now this is gonna be the guy from Avengers. He's the
Paul Bettany.
Paul Bettany. Yep. Thank you.
Not that I would ever. I don't know his.
It's him and Elizabeth Olsen in WandaVision.
Never saw it.
Really?
Well, I recognize him, but
Oh,
I've never
good.
You
seen
would have
it.
liked WandaVision just as
I
a
hear that.
standalone show.
Even I liked WandaVision.
Yeah.
You watched it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What kind of response is that?
No, it's just like because you're not a Marvel person. Like,
Okay.
no, it was like okay, like oh maybe I gotta check it out. Okay, 6-3, Sarah and Gemma, and this is question number 12 to Ria and Fran. Shout out Libby and Sophia from Lafayette, Louisiana. In Friends, when the group is at Central Perk, they overhear a man crying to a friend because he's just learned that his wife is sleeping with her gynecologist. Which actor plays the crying man?
This is all you. Friends trivia. I got nothing. I think
15 seconds.
I think I gotta do a Friends rewatch
I
just
start-
to be
honestly-
better at this show.
I honestly just started watching it from season 1 again because
Yeah.
of this reason.
Yeah, like there's without a doubt always a Friends question.
5 seconds.
Is it one of the guys that Phoebe ends up with?
Time is up.
I don't know.
No clue.
Okay, Sarah and Gemma.
I think it's Robin Williams, super randomly.
Okay.
I think it's him like doing a funny accent. Robin Williams. Final answer.
Correct.
Nice.
Wow. It was him and Billy
do you
Crystal.
know
Nice.
Oh, okay.
Billy Crystal.
I
was
can
the
like
one who-
hear it in my head.
Yeah, he was doing a very
it's like
weird
one
accent.
little scene, like super
Yeah.
randomly.
Yeah. That actually, like, I watched the clip yesterday and I was like, this is funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Friends is
Oh my
very
gosh,
funny, Noah.
Okay, 7-3.
Yeah, they crushed us.
Sarah and Gemma.
Crushed us.
Well
We
deserved.
got 3 questions left. This is to Sarah and Gemma. Shout out Libby and Sophia from Lafayette again. In Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, what is the name of the night bus driver that brings Harry to the leaky cauldron?
I believe
It's Stan Shunpike. Stanley Shunpike. Final answer.
Incorrect.
What?
Is that not it?
I ran this by Kelly Keeks.
Just repeat the question.
In Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, what is the name of the night bus driver that brings Harry to the leaky cauldron?
I would have said the same thing. Stan Shunpike.
Sarah shaking her head.
I don't know. That's
not
all I
the
got.
answer.
Thank God.
That's all I got.
I'm like starting to get worried over here.
All right, what's the answer?
I got
Ernie. And it might
He's the conductor. He's like the
Ernie's
guy.
not driving the bus.
No, Stan Shunpike
Stan's-
is not the driver.
Kelly Keegs was
He's like
very-
the one who like welcomes them on.
Take it. Yeah, but
Ernie's driving
It was
the
driven
bus,
by
and
Ernie
Stan
Pring.
is the conductor.
Stan is the
I
conductor.
got you.
Stan's welcoming everybody on, Ernie's driving.
Yep.
Okay.
Tricky.
Very tricky.
Kelly did say it was like a harder.
Yeah, it's true.
Harder
That's
question.
a tricky question. Because you automatically go Stan.
Yeah. Still 7-3. Question number 14. And this is to Ria and Fran. Shout out Carly from Colorado. What does Lady Gaga use as rollers in her hair in the Telephone music video?
Man, I was listening to the telephone a
I
lot
know
this
you
week,
are
but I
listening to the
didn't
song,
watch,
but not the music
I didn't
video.
watch the music video. I don't know. Pasta?
I don't know.
Shoes? Let's go with heels.
Yeah. sure.
Heels.
Incorrect. Sarah Gemma.
I don't know if I've ever seen the music video.
I don't think I have.
This is in her meat dress era, though, so my head went right to like
Something
hot
weird.
dogs for some reason.
It could be.
Did
I'm
it
trying to
come
think of
that?
like what could you use as
I
a
think
roller? Like what's that shape?
15 seconds.
I don't know. All I have is hot dogs on my brain.
Hot dogs.
Incorrect.
Is it phones?
No.
Okay, thank God.
It's Diet Coke cans.
Oh.
I wouldn't have guessed that,
For a
but I
second I was
really
gonna
relieved
say
it wasn't
I was
phones.
gonna say bottles.
Yeah, there's definitely
Yeah.
I'm so relieved it wasn't phones.
Yeah.
I would have been pissed.
that would have made sense, I guess.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
phones like that. Yeah.
Okay, 7-3, final question, and this is to Sarah and Gemma. Shout out Carly from Colorado again. On Hannah Montana, their version of Build-A-Bear was called Make a... What? Make a blank.
Like make a friend, was it a different animal?
I don't
I
know.
have no idea. Do you think it was like a different animal?
15 seconds.
It can't just be make a bear. That's
No.
gross. Make a...
5 seconds.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Okay, to Ria and Fran.
Make a pal?
Make a toy, make a pet,
I don't know.
make a pal. Yeah. I mean,
Like I don't
make a
know.
monkey.
Yeah, just for the M reason.
Yeah.
Why not?
Okay, make a monkey.
Incorrect. You were close with the M. It's make a moose.
Make a
make a moose.
Shit.
Moose does the moose thing.
Oh, damn. I was trying to think of other M animals. And nothing was coming to me.
Yeah.
Dang it. Oh my gosh.
Final
Well,
score 7-3.
Yeah,
Guys, great win.
Well done,
Well
guys.
deserved.
Absolutely smoked us.
great job. You guys did awesome. And yeah, you guys deserve that win. We absolutely did not, clearly. But you guys will get shirts that say
Well
you
done.
beat us. So congratulations. And we really appreciate you guys coming on.
Thank you for
Thank you.
having us.
This is
I'm so
awesome.
glad we got one right.
Oh, but more,
got
more than
more
one.
than one.
You got
More than
you
one.
got
That was our goal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got more than one. So
Absolutely
you
crushed it.
Very much exceeded your goal.
Yeah, exactly. Well done, guys.
Yes,
Thanks for
thank
coming
you so
on.
much. So nice meeting you guys.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye.
Thanks.
All right, that wraps up today's episode of Chicks in the Office. Thank you so much for watching and listening. We love you guys so very much. Warm hugs and kisses from afar. We will talk to you guys not on Monday, but on Tuesday. Monday's Labor Day. Enjoy your Labor Day weekend. Maybe soak in some last beach time. Whatever it is, enjoy yourself. We love you guys so very much. And we'll talk to you on Tuesday. I'm doing finger guns. If you're not watching, you're just listening. I'm doing finger guns and I'm hugging the mic from afar.